Alright, so boom. What is this that y'all are about to watch? While y'all seeing my face, I thought season 1 is over. Well, season 1 is over. It's done. No more season 1. This right here, what y'all are about to see, is a bonus episode because I just love y'all so much. Y'all should be thankful for this bonus episode. It's with my boy Makeal Exum. We talk about a lot of things on this podcast. This podcast is pretty wild. I hope y'all enjoy it. Season 2 on the way. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Hey yo! Welcome to the Arts Block Podcast. For artists, by artists. We can talk about anything that we want. Give it up from Eric Curry the third, ladies and gentlemen. One. Hey yo! Wait, hold on, I fucked it up. Hold on. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hey yo! I knew you was going. Can I do my intro, please?
Yeah, you got it.
Hey yo! Welcome back to another episode of the Arts Block Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Curry III, and today I'm with a person. Oh Lord, give me strength. I have Makeal Exum on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up, or don't give it up. You have the option.
Word.
To do either.
I went through your comments. I'm the most requested person on this podcast.
Nobody requests.
I'm the most requested. Given all those comments were me commenting for myself, I'm requested. You feel me? Like, I went through each. I was like, yeah.
I don't think nobody has ever said, yeah, Makeal.
No, they did. I mean, I paid them, but they did.
Nobody has ever said that.
I feel like they just deleted. Check it right now.
I'm about to check it. No, I'm not checking it.
Don't check it. Yeah, I'm saying it's there. You don't got to check it. It's there though.
Makeal, introduce yourself. Tell the people who you are.
I am what they call.
Can you speak up, please?
I am what they call a enigma. Yes. You see me, and I make you feel laughter and joy and happiness, and apparently fear. I'm a multi-talented person, but at my base, I'm an actor. So, is that good?
What else do you do, Makeal?
I rap. I play the guitar. I play the piano. I write. I fight, and I do flips. I dance. Sports. I just do stuff.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a very interesting podcast. I really hope that you like really bring yourself today because you was begging me to be on here.
Wow.
You was.
If I recall, somebody was blowing my phone up talking about hey, I just did this podcast with Mickey and the one is good. I think I should bring you on the show. That's what you told me. Remember, you called me after you did it with Mickey. You said Mickey was terrible and he wasn't funny, and you needed me to step up to the plate and make your podcast good. That's why I'm the most requested. I'm telling you.
That's why you're
I'm the most requested. Go through your comments. I'm every single name that pops up.
Makeal, why did you start rapping?
You know how I was in middle school. You know how everybody be at the table, with the pens and the stuff, and they was rapping, and somebody said something about me, and I ain't had no way to rap back. So I made a diss track, and then I started rapping after that.
You made a diss track in middle school?
I made a diss track in middle school.
What was the diss track called?
I don't know. It was called diss track. I wasn't creative. I just wrote diss track.
Got you.
I used to say some messed up stuff too.
What did you used to say? Give me 2 bars.
I don't remember none of the stuff. None of the bars. I know the topics. I told somebody that I hoped that they was in the plane crash, and I knew that they had a person in their family that was involved in 9/11. I know it was wrong. It was wrong. I apologize after.
Yo! Hey, yo! Yo.
Welcome back to the air. Yeah. Being a senior sucks.
Oh wow.
Because in junior year I knew I still had one more year left. In sophomore year I knew I still had 2 years left. Freshman year I knew I had 3 more years going forward. So there was never that feeling of escape. I'm the closest to escape that I've been for all of my years at Duke, and the fact that I'm not free yet sucks and it hurts because every day I have to wake up and log in and see my teachers' faces, and it makes me want to punch a screen. But I digress. Being a senior with my ensemble, however, also sucks because they're all so much more better at life than I am, and it's throwing me off.
Hey, yo, do you like anything? Like, is there anything that you just enjoy at all?
My girlfriend, I mean, she's pretty cool.
I'm talking about your class, Makeal. Like about you being a senior and you who you're being a senior with, and you're around really talented individuals.
Mhm.
I really want like, is there anything good coming from that? Like, I would imagine like, oh yeah, I'm around other creatives. They push me to be more creative, something like that. Not just they're better at life than I am. That's kind of depressing.
No, my girlfriend's pretty cool. So no. Being around other creatives is always, I don't know, it's nice for me. I think I like my ensemble pushes me to be better every time we start doing a scene or monologue, and I watch them. There's always I'm a person who believes in healthy competition, so I do appreciate motivation from them, seeing them grow. That's always nice. Uh, as far as my class, we have so many talented people in our class, and in the class of 2021 it's already pursuing their life goals and stuff. Like Charlie Donnie, she's making music, and as soon as she started making music I made sure that she knew that no matter how famous she got, her music was still terrible. So
Yo, what's up with you?
I
Yo,
what listen, her music is great. It is
she
amazing.
makes fire music. Her music
It
is
is.
fire.
It is, but I don't want her to get an ego. You see, that's what I'm good at. I make sure people don't get an ego.
Yo, you're a terrible friend. You're horrible. You're terrible. You're the worst.
I know.
Yo, you doing that just so she won't get an ego? Charlie, your music is incredible. You are,
You trying to flirt with a singer?
huh?
You trying to flirt with her?
No.
She does not make music anymore. No, her music is good. But
Her music is
it's
good.
like her, Jaden. I don't know if you know Jaden, but he got
Yeah.
her, Jaden, famous
Mm-hmm.
Nata, uh, even Noah. Like people that I see going for their career, it always inspires me. So that's my favorite part about 2021 is that they're not waiting, to graduate college or high school to start their life. They starting it now. And even people who not, like if you go in the workshop and you figuring out what you want to do, that's cool. That's cool too. But if
All
you
right, I'm
like
gonna ask
music,
this question one more time.
okay.
Do you or do you not go to Duke Ellington School of the Arts?
No, I go to Duke Ellington School for the Arts. Yeah, let that marinate.
All right, so um, um, do you go to the damn school, Mikhail?
Yes, yes.
All right, I need your honest opinions on Duke. But before you start talking, cause Lord, you talk a lot. I'm, damn it, you made me forget what I was gonna say. If you start capping, I'm gonna call you out on it. All right, go ahead.
Duke is a very great place. They push me, they support me. Uh, they make sure that my mental health is great. They don't.
Yo, you're lying, bro. You're lying.
I was waiting for you to say it. I don't know why you didn't say it after I said Duke is a great place. You know
Great
what's
place.
crazy?
No, because my last guest said it was a great place and she wasn't lying. So I was like, okay, maybe he actually feels this way. But as soon
Man,
as you said mental health, I was like, bro, everybody is done for.
look, it's so crazy because I see the freshmen come in, and you can always tell who the freshman is because you see their eyes just full of hope and joy for the future, and you
They
just
are
like, oh, you
they
guys
are too excited. I seen the freshmen in our little department meeting, and I was like, y'all are too excited to start this journey.
I was a freshman. I joined my first class was Spanish. This I think she was a grade level above me. She looked at me. She said, "You a freshman, right?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "You like this school?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Give it 2 months, you're gonna hate it." I said, "I'll never hate Duke. This is the place of my dreams." I swear to God, 2 weeks later, I wanted to graduate. Like I was done so fast. Like Duke is a strain, and I cannot. I can't tell you how many times I've fallen in and out of love with my art. And I've always fallen out of love with it more times than I've fallen in. Because I'll be like,
Oh man, I hate acting now. I don't hate it, but it's just like it's very
it's
boring.
not fun no more. It's
It's
not
not
fun.
fun.
When people ask me what I do. I don't even say I act. I be like, I just play pretend. That's
You just play pretend. Yo, you play pretend for 3 hours.
I just play pretend. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yo, you just play pretend for 3 hours.
Like it's I will give it this. It is a good school.
But go ahead.
Yeah, it's like if you somebody who's looking to Duke, like you want to go to Duke,
Mhm.
it's a good school. Make your commitment to it, and be ready to sacrifice. So many people came here saying they was ready to sacrifice and they wasn't ready to.
Mm.
But no, it's you got to be ready to make that commitment. You got to be talented, of course, and you got to be willing to hear no a lot or take notes.
How
And
far? How far has talent gotten you
I
in
had
this?
a job. Um, I think so far, I might be wrong, so I hope I don't piss somebody off when I say this. I think so far I have the most work experience outside of school.
Mhm.
Um, I did this show with Professor Katz in Kentucky. I rehearsed with her for like 2 months, drove down to Kentucky, performed there. I did a show at the DC Black Theater Festival for 2 summers in a row. I did a touring show in Maryland. I got paid for that. I I recently got a big thing that I'm working on now, so y'all see that when it's time. Um,
Is it like a professional thing or is it like something that you're doing?
yeah,
Oh,
everything is professional.
okay.
Um, I had this one job, but then COVID happened, so I didn't get to go through with it.
You say you got fired because you wasn't good. That's what
Yeah,
you
no,
said.
that too.
All right.
It wasn't that I didn't get good. I just stopped showing up and I got caught kissing the balls or whatever. But you really got to find a way. Ooh, my God, you got to find a way to work outside of Duke. Um,
But that's hard though, because they don't give us opportunities to work outside of Duke though.
it's
Especially the
very
theater department, they kind of shun it.
yeah. I'm about to say it's shunned upon, and Johnson ain't know about. I'm like I'm about to get in trouble. You Vlad, but I
Oh,
you a cock, aren't you? I
chill out on me, bro.
I found a way to work outside of Duke, and like if it was over the summers, if it was during school, whatever, because I could joke and all that stuff, but I'm real serious about my money. I need my money, so
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I find a way to do that.
yeah. Do you think that those opportunities though are actually getting you what? Well, I'm not gonna ask that. What is helping you more? The opportunities that you are getting outside of Duke or the opportunities that you are getting inside?
I think both equally. I'm getting paid more outside of Duke, but I'm getting more connections inside of Duke.
I'm
Like,
mad at how you're answering these questions. I need some clickbait. I need you to say something so I can clickbait.
nah,
What are some of your thoughts on like um some of the issues that admin handle?
uh, I think my biggest thing with Duke right now is the sexual assault cases going on. I was raised by all women. three generations of women. You know, my nan and my grandma, my mom. So I view women, every woman in my life, whether friend, someone I'm not close with, or relationship wise, as an extension of my family. Because I was always raised around women, so I know to respect women. So when I hear about people around me touching women and raping them and just sexually assaulting them in any way, it really, I don't know, it throws me off. And I feel like admin needs to do more to just really step up to the plate and stop it. Because them just giving out warnings and saying, "Hey, if you do this, we're not gonna like it." Like, that's not doing nothing. And I feel like they really need to step. Let me not say nothing that's incriminating. I think that if they don't handle it properly, anything else I say is incriminating. So I'm gonna just shut up.
Okay. I feel that. I understand that. But I see where you were going though. I see where you were going.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's rough, man. That's a rough subject to talk about, especially when it's in your own school. That's rough. Is there like a safety thing that you feel when you're in there? Especially like, well, have you ever felt that? Like, I want to know your take. Like, as a senior, have you ever felt
So,
unsafe at the
oh,
school?
uh, I can't say that I have because
Mm,
you know, but I think that a lot of that comes from me just being me.
mm-hmm,
I try to force myself to, not even force myself. I just naturally feel comfortable wherever I go.
mm-hmm,
Or at least I'll find a way to make myself comfortable. But I do know that that's not the case for everybody, and that sucks.
mm-hmm,
I've personally never felt unsafe. I felt unprotected, but if that there's a difference.
mm-hmm.
I felt like if something were to happen to me, or were to happen, then Duke would be so focused on trying to maintain that perfect, pristine image of the school, they wouldn't handle the issue, and then I would get in trouble because I had to handle the issue.
Yeah.
So
Okay. I like that take.
yeah.
That's probably the best way you can put that, to be honest, without like getting to school in any trouble. But
Yeah.
what are some things? How has this year have helped you creatively? Ooh, I couldn't get that question out. Like, what have you been doing creatively to help yourself not be in this box?
Yeah, I've been diving more and more into things outside of acting because when you do, like I said, I'm multi-talented, I guess. So when I do acting
Mhm.
24/7, it's like I don't flex the other muscles that I have. So I've been doing a lot more guitar, music, writing jokes, writing stories, reading more, looking at. I started this year. I really started getting into politics because I turned 18, so I had to vote. So I started looking at politics.
You voted for Trump?
No,
Oh, okay.
I voted for Joe Trump. I didn't know who Donald Biden was, but let me tell you, I really got confused when I looked at that ballot. It said Joseph Biden, and I really was like, who is Joseph?
Nigga, what?
I really felt slow for a second. And then I seen Kamala Harris. That's who I voted for. I voted for Kamala Harris.
I feel like a lot of black people did that.
Not because she gonna put me in jail for life for some petty crime, but woman is president. I think we need that black woman
But
president.
she's she's vice president though.
You know
Same
what I
difference.
feel like? I feel like she settled for vice president, and then she gonna have Joe Biden killed in his sleep, and then she gonna become.
Why was I thinking the same thing? Why was I was literally thinking the same thing.
But either way, I feel like, or Trump probably gonna kill Biden.
Either way, she'll be president. But I feel like she would have had a better chance running than Joe did. Cause she would have probably literally had every black vote.
I don't know. Them white people would have been mad. God dang it, they got another one. Had Barack Obama, now we got this one. It's, I can't. I think I'm gonna be alive to see the next black president. So, and I'm hoping that it's a woman. So
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Why do you hope so?
Need some WAP. Woman as president. See, stole that.
Yo,
I stole that from SNL. Yeah, it was real good, wasn't it?
that was good.
You ain't see it coming.
I didn't. That was good.
Yeah,
Woman as president. I'm gonna take that.
you are.
I'm gonna take that.
Yep.
That was good.
Once we get a black president, I'm gonna just find the closest white person I can and be like, F you. Like, you know, once you get that joy of saying it to a white man,
Our oppressors.
oh, they better never let me become a president. And you could put this in the future if I ever start running. Use this video because
This is gonna be the clip.
I'm gonna try to. I'm looking at the camera when I say this. If I'm ever president or running for president, I'm gonna try to find some way to make white slavery a thing.
Wait.
That's not gonna be worked as hard as we were, but y'all gonna understand that what karma come around. I believe. I'm gonna wait.
Wait, is that like that would be like your first act as like president, right?
Yeah.
But you can't be like, but Makeal, like me and my dad was talking.
Here's the thing. You got to get the white people's vote. So the entire time that I'm campaigning, I already got it planned out. The entire time I'm campaigning, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I feel like as a black person, we're not doing enough. So you vote for me. I'm gonna put these black people in jail. I'm gonna finish Trump's wall, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna make America even greater again. That's gonna be my slogan, even greater again. And anybody that runs against me, I already got it. Because Trump, he was real smart. He went into Hillary's emails and he released the emails, right? That's what scared him. See me, I'm gonna go into their camera, right? And then I'm gonna catch them in the middle of them watching or doing whatever. And you know, you don't want that face as president. I'm gonna just leak the photos. You don't want this face. You don't want that face. You don't want that face as president. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna win. And then as soon as I win, as soon as they inaugurate me and I raise my hand and pledge on the Bible and swear to America, I'm gonna turn around and be like, yeah, you white people is gonna start working today.
How long? But me and my dad was talking about this a little while ago. Well, not a little while ago, as like the day Biden got elected as president. They said his age on TV, and we was like, he's 70 something. Like, Makeal, you can't be like an old ass president.
You're like 77, right?
70 something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be a certain age. I think it's like you got to be 45 to be president.
35.
35.
Mhm.
35.
I'm pretty sure it's 35.
Yeah, no, he old.
Yeah. Like what if you die? Like do people ever think of that? Like what if you die in office?
That's why they got the vice president.
Cause then, but like you was old as hell.
Oh,
What
you
are
mean
you doing running? What is you doing running for anything? You should be retired. Like I feel like there should be an age limit to being president. Why not?
You gotta get them old people because when they start going senile, that's when the good stuff happens.
Oh, like Bernie. Like I feel like Bernie would have been an amazing president, but Bernie is old as hell. Bernie probably wouldn't even made it to office.
Hey, he's still around. I don't like. See, look, I love Bernie. I just don't like Bernie because I'm tired of him every year getting my hopes up and then be like, I got you. It's throwing me off. Like if you're gonna run. If not, you know.
But Makeal, he can't run. If he does, he's gonna die.
Man, if Bernie was president, forget that. Joe president. Joe won't be president, and somebody gonna try to kill him, and Secret Service gonna be like, "Run, Mr. President." He gonna be like, "Well, I might as well die here."
Wait, but did you see Joe running down the little ramp like it was WWE?
He out of breath. He said,
did his little 12-step jog. Called it a day.
He was trying to point. Look,
how do you
not gonna build a wall around and keep all the Mexicans out? Now, I don't know who he thought was going to do the Mexicans' works while they're gone, or the Hispanic, the Latinx community. We need them.
We do.
We do.
We need them desperately.
That, like, honestly,
don't say no racist things. Do not say nothing racist.
This is no shade to them, but they do the jobs that they do the jobs the white people don't want to do, and that the black people have already done. We quit. No,
I never thought about that. That's true. They do the jobs that the white people don't want to do, and the black people already done. That's true. That's really true.
And then on top of that, their influence, their cultural influence is.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's not as represented as it should be, but you know, we be getting a lot of our dances from them.
For real.
Don't ask me
I
to go
think
into detail. I just read something. Now I think I'm woke, but
you should read something. You think you're woke.
yeah,
You where you read it? What's the source?
it was Snapchat. I think it was National Heritage Day or something. Now I sound stupid because I tried to speak and I was woke, but no, it was something that I just remember reading it and I was like, dang, we really need them. And Trump was going. Here's what I think. I think Trump went to a Taco Bell and somebody spitting his food.
Yo, all right, okay. All right, all right. Oh, wait, hold on. Do you want to know like something real though? Like something like I never seen?
Yeah,
I never seen somebody a part of the Latinx community work at a Taco Bell ever in my life.
true. It's always them poor white people.
All black people. I never seen some of my part of like the Latinx community work at a Taco Bell. I think it's because it's not authentic.
Even that's why they flew bad. And to me, I shouldn't have did this because I want to be a celebrity. They gonna find this video and cancel me.
No.
What did I say?
But you're acting like, but Makeal, this is my podcast though. You're acting like they won't cancel me for even doing this. They probably cancel me for my first damn episode,
Yeah.
or at least the second one.
I want to get everybody was calling me the Chappelle kid because you know I was with Chappelle, but I want to get
Well, I feel like you can be a Chappelle-esque.
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 Yeah.
Did you see his SNL stand up?
I saw the first 5 minutes. I don't really watch.
You didn't watch the whole thing. You didn't watch the whole stand up
because I had Mr. Williams, and then so I had to join class. But I was watching. I'm gonna finish it after this. But I've been really watching his his shows on Netflix now, so I just been watching the show.
Yeah, I've been watching the Chappelle show like crazy. But his SNL, it's genius. Genius, borderline genius. Nah, it's not even borderline. It is genius.
The first thing that I ever said to Dave Chappelle, keep in mind this is months of me telling Mr. Johnson that this is my icon. This is the only person I want to meet. This is why I'm in Duke. The first thing that I said to him as a freshman was this sentence. Hi, Dave. My name is Makeal. I'm a freshman in the theater department, and I will be better than you one day.
What did he say back to that?
He said, "Go ahead and do it." And he said, "I'm almost done with comedy." But it doesn't matter what he said in return. He basically said I was going to win by default. But you know, I set my goals high, and then I work for them. So
why do you look up to Dave so much?
One, because I feel like I love DC. Like I don't know why, but I have a strong connection to DC. Like so I love anybody who comes from DC. I was looking at comedy with middle school. I started looking at comedy, and I found Dave. And even before I knew he was from DC, like his style, the fact that he can tell a joke and you'll never know where it's going, was genius to me. So I love that joking style. I loved his fact that he wasn't afraid to talk politics. I discovered his show. He was conscious while at the same time being funny. He had zero filter.
Yeah.
For some of the stuff that he was saying back then is some of the stuff that I say now, like around the same spectrum. But he had zero filter, still has zero filter, and I like that. I like raw, in your face, make you feel bad for laughing comedy.
Dave is just a smart comedian. He's a really smart comedian.
He's conscious. He's aware, and you gotta be.
I don't think that you can be a dumb comedian. I don't think you can be a dumb comedian. You can be dumb and funny, but you can't be a dumb comedian though.
You can't be a dumb artist. You can be a dumb painter, a dumb dancer, a dumb actor, dumb whatever, but you can't be a dumb artist.
Message.
Why you say that?
Because an artist is you can be an actor and not be an artist. You can be both, but you can't be.
What separates that though? Like what separates from?
Yeah, like I feel like an artist is conscious of what they're doing. They put really deep, intricate, intimate levels into how they portray a character or compose a piece or dance and what that dance means to them or whatever they do with their jokes, what they're talking about. Because really, and if you pay attention to stuff, the funniest person in every story is often the smartest because they use humor to teach you. So you don't even realize you're being taught. So you learn a lot You have to be an artist. You can't be a dumb artist because you have to be conscious of everything and relay that message within your art. But if you're just an actor who just shows up and plays pretend for a paycheck, or if you're just a dancer who just dances for, you can dance for fun and still be artist, I guess. But if you're just a dancer who just follows whatever choreography because that's what you were told to do, and you don't try to think, or you don't actively think about the story, or whatever the dancers, whatever qualifies a dancer as an artist at the time, I feel I'm not want to judge or talk about it. But you can definitely tell if I sat you down and you watched one of Lindsay Lohan's old movies compared to a Denzel Washington old movie, you can tell straight out the gate who's an artist and who's an actor.
Yeah. Then who are like some artists that you do follow and you're like, damn, that's
Music wise, my favorite rapper right now, his name is Boogie Westside, not Boogie with a hoodie, Boogie. But he goes sometimes by Westside Boogie.
yeah.
From Compton, same neighborhood as Kendrick, obviously Kendrick. As far as acting wise, I'm following Tom Hardy is crazy good. And John Bernthal. John Bernthal is another DC native. He played the Punisher on Netflix. Um, as far as dancing, I don't really have a main person that I'm following, but I like Keita. I would consider Keita an artist because he's socially aware of his dances. As far as comedy, I'm really looking at this guy. What's his name? Jack Knight.
Oh man.
Yeah, Jack Knight he's very socially conscious, and he's on that same spectrum as Dave, where he can say whatever and not get in trouble. And I have a really big false ego. I use the false ego to motivate the inadequacies that I feel. So if I say, for the longest time, I've been saying I'm the best rapper in DC, which is debatable, of course, depending on what you're into. But I say that so I can motivate the fact that I feel like I'm not doing as much as people like Charlie Donnie or Nata or whatever, because I see them pumping out music and they're passionate about it and they're going for it. So I got a really big ego, but it's more of a joke.
But you can do that though, Makeal.
I can, but I'm very judgmental of my art, and I know I can do it, which is why it's like, why am I not doing it? Procrastination is a very big problem with me.
It is. I feel like it's a big problem to a lot of people.
Yeah.
They just don't want to get up and do. But it's hard to do though. Doing is not easy. But I feel like that's why when we look at people who can do, it's
like I get mad. I get
motherfucking doer.
Yeah, like I hate Kevin Hart.
Why do you hate? I love Kevin Hart. Why do you hate Kevin Hart?
Listen, it's all out of respect.
you hate him out of respect?
Like it's like he's just too good.
Wait, no, but
I don't think he's the funniest comedian, but I don't think there's a single person alive in the comedy world touching his work ethic.
I don't think so either. He's not perfect though. Dave said he's about 4 tweets away from being perfect. Just about 3 to 4 tweets.
Yeah, I mean he is the comedy godfather right now.
He is right now. He is.
I don't like Jason Derulo. I don't like Jason Derulo. No,
I don't. Why don't you like Jason Derulo? I think he's corny.
I think, regardless of what you feel about his content, you cannot sit here and tell me that when quarantine started, he somehow what's the thing called?
Revamped.
Revived. He restarted his career off of TikTok.
His TikTok blew up. His TikTok was going crazy.
While everybody was trying to figure out, how do I survive? Everybody was like, how do I make art, or how do I get paid? Jason Derulo blew up. His TikTok. I hate him.
Hey, I seen Jason Derulo on my For You page for like a good 2 months. Every day for like 2 months.
Every day. Doing the same.
For real, it doesn't matter if somebody was like reacting to a video or it was like one of his videos. Like I seen Jason Derulo on my For You page.
It's like
a lot.
It's people who are just too good. It's like you.
But Kevin Hart though, I love Kevin Hart. I want to have Kevin Hart on the podcast. That's like one of my goals.
Well, Let me stop. But no, he raises the bar, and it's like I'm not even competing yet. Stop raising the bar.
But I feel like he's raising the bar so it'll be easier for you.
I had to sell out a stadium now because he did a stadium. He did a
He
football.
did it like 3 times, and he did overseas stadiums, and so those.
I feel like I got to do that. That's how my mind works. It's like it's competitive. I have to be better than you. I respect you, and I love your art, but I have to be better than you.
You don't have to do that though.
I know. I can very much well be in a. I'm not.
You can be like Andy Schultz. Andy Schultz isn't selling out like.
He's not. Yeah, he's not.
He's not selling out whole stadiums, but he's an amazing comedian though. I want to see a set that you have. I want to see a set that you have.
Right now?
No, not right now. Off air.
Yeah, I have an entire. The first joke that I wrote, because when you're a comedian starting out and you're young, the first thing that you always talk about is
What?
Oh, you're very innocent. I thought she would.
Oh.
The first set is just it's like a coming of age story.
But that's because that's all.
It's not. No. I can talk about it a lot more, and I've been writing more mature jokes recently because politics.
Yeah.
But it's like you gotta find the more life that I experience. That's why that's another reason I'm bold. The more experiences that I have, the crazier things that I find, situations I find myself in, the more I have to talk about. The more I drowned at Disney. I drowned on a Disney cruise, like twice. That's an experience. I didn't want to do it, but I told myself that I needed experiences, and then now it's in one of my.
Do you know how to swim?
I know how to swim. We were snorkeling out in the ocean because we stopped at this island. We were snorkeling out in the ocean. And they had these little. I don't know how they bought an island but couldn't buy better life rafts. I had to blow up my own life raft, put it in, and we had a flipper. I already didn't want to swim in the ocean because that's the ocean, man. So we was going out deep and we was swimming, and the lady was like, it was 2 people out there. It was the counselors. They said one in the front, one in the back. No one goes in front of the person in front. No one goes behind the person in the back. So the first lady, they went out, and all the little other white kids, they started swimming out and having a good time looking at the fishes. And then the person that's supposed to be in the back, she went ahead of me. And I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, you're supposed to be behind me." She said, "You swim in front of me." I said, "F you, you come back." You come back. I'm not ready to go. I started swimming, and halfway out there, somebody looked at my life raft and said, "I didn't blow it up enough. I'm deflating," and I was starting to sink. I said, "What?" So I took it out. I started panicking, and I was blowing it up. They literally had to hold me in the middle of the ocean so that I would stop kicking and screaming. And while I was kicking and screaming, one of my flippers, because they got the little scuba flippers, one of my flippers fell off the bottom of the ocean. So I really started panicking. Keep in mind, this is when I was single and there was all these girls around. So I was looking at them like, dang, this is a bad look. But I was like, help me. They had a lifeguard out there. Lifeguard looked at me and was like, "Is he okay?" And why the counselor answered for me? "He's fine." I said, "No, I'm not. Help." Then this other kid had to grab me and swim with me the rest of the way. That's not a good look in front of girls. This is not a good look.
Was that a joke though? Was that like a joke that you written, or was that like off the dome?
Every single joke that I've ever told has been real. It's a real experience.
But is that written though? Like, did you write that?
Yeah.
Oh, so that was like one of the written jokes. But like you put that in so good though. Like, yeah. Like that was good though.
It was terrible.
I would love to see you and Mickey do I'm going to keep saying this. I would love to see you and Mickey do a comedy special. I would pay money to see that.
You would pay money? Who would you pay more?
Huh?
Who would you pay more? Keep in mind, I'm 18 and I'm about to start paying bills and stuff, so who would you pay more? Pay more
to see?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to see both of you do stand up. Cause I need like to see like a full set too to see like which comedy I like better. Cause I like more real comedy, like comedy like about like I like Kevin Hart's comedy because it's about his life and it's real and it's relatable, and I can be like, oh man, yeah. So excited, like, and it's parts that you remember. So excited, like it's parts that
great at making moments in comedy. We've been talking.
He does like the gun compartment.
Yeah,
like that joke like that joke is amazing. Or like Dave Chappelle joke when he was talking about like the crack baby on the street. Remember when he was in a limousine and he got weed from a baby selling weed on the corner? That joke is when I first heard that joke, like I farted so hard. Like I was in the barbershop and I farted so hard. And because I was just laughing. It's so funny. So that's like the type of comedy I like. So I have to see which one like
you know what? After this, I'll call you. I'll let you see one of my sets.
yeah, I gotta see a set. Then I'm gonna call Mickey and I'm gonna ask him.
I'm gonna put this is gonna be a group FaceTime.
Yeah, okay, put it on a group FaceTime so I can see both of y'all set.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like there's some things to be good, like a perfectionist at, and it's healthy, right? Music, when you take a certain time, like Kendrick, right? Kind of pissed at Kendrick. Kendrick, it's a very small chance that you're watching this, but if you are, I'm pissed. When's the album?
Album.
Drop the damn album. No pun intended. Drop the album. You see what I you see what I did there? You see what I did there? You see what I did there? Drop. You seen it? Can I be on y'all comedy special?
You a good kid. It's just a mad city.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Damn.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I don't know anyone else I could do. Man.
Anyone else?
Because To Pimp a Butterfly is too long. To set up that one, that will be, if you can set up To Pimp a Butterfly,
I probably could.
that'll be great.
I'll find a way.
That would be crazy.
It's like it's weird because your brain gotta work in different places, or like when I'm performing or acting or doing whatever art that I'm working on, it's like a different section of my brain. So The Pimp a Butterfly will probably come out of section 80.
Yo! Hey yo! Hey! Yo! Yo! Damn!
2 in a row.
Yo!
Bro.
Why was I sitting here thinking the one for section 82? I was thinking I couldn't get it. Damn! You set me up too. I didn't see it coming. You set me up.
That's how the comedic brain works.
You set me up. What? Yo!
You can't be a dumb artist.
You came out of section 80? I
feel like Funk Flex. You can't be. That's bars. Two different scenarios. I don't think Tory Lanez is doing as good as Megan is. I think Tory's still hurting from everything.
But that's because Tory shot a whole person.
I know I said it was different.
Yeah, he shot. Like, Ken just cheated. And even though cheating is a big thing, but you can't compare cheating to getting shot.
I don't think Tory.
You don't think he shot her?
I don't think he tried to shoot her in the foot.
What was he then? What do you mean? Then where was he shooting? The ground?
I think he was shooting as high as he could reach. I think he just panicked. He was like, ah! Pow, pow, pow.
He was shooting as high as he could reach.
Megan tall. I have no idea what she was. As soon as I heard the story, I said, why was Megan with Tory in the first place? Because, like,
he said they used to. The story was they were over Kylie Jenner's. This story is really fucked.
You can't. Height should not matter when love is involved. I know I'm like 6'2". I'm not gonna put details out there, but it's like height should not matter. However,
I think it should.
I think
Whatever, comma. Megan is what, 5'8"?
she's 5'10", I think.
5'10".
Tori's 5'3".
Like, I know people, you go back, watch his concerts. Like, you never really notice this. But Michael used to really be taking people's girls.
Really?
Yeah, and then
Like I knew he did, but like in concert though.
While he was performing, he would be telling girls to go to do it. You never could tell, and the guys would be with their girl like, "Oh, why are you disappearing?" Like, would they just be singing along, thinking it's Mike? Look, let me show you something. I'm ready. This Michael, he be on stage. Like that's all he did, and all the girls knew. I know what that means, and they went to the back. He said, "I know my skin white, but I'm gonna show you where I'm still black." That's what he did.
All right, I think that's time to wrap this episode up of the Arsenal Podcast. This episode has went on for way longer than it was supposed to go.
I really don't know why you let me talk this much.
We just started talking. It started to get good. It was a great conversation.
You gotta edit so much.
I really do have to edit so much. I'm glad I already have an episode ready though, so I can take my time with this episode. But Makeal, do you have anything that you want to promote before we get out of here? Anything that you want to push?
Yeah, I'm starting this podcast. It's gonna be the
all right. Nobody cares. Thanks.
No, let me stop. Look out for me. Everything's gonna be on my Instagram. I don't post much, but go to Mr. Exum, MREXUM on my IG. I keep everything up to date on there for what I'm working on. If I perform on anything, I put it on there. If I release music, I'll put notifications on there. So just follow my Instagram. And stop watching this podcast. I don't know why you watch it.
This podcast is bad. Stop watching it. What are y'all doing?
They have guests like me on this show. You really think
exactly? Do you think this is quality? But no, really, Makeal, thank you for coming on. This is an artist. I love him as an artist so much. You all, I advise you to follow him. He is going to be big and great one day.
I know before this podcast started, he prayed. Y'all didn't see it, but before he recorded, he literally prayed over there.
I did. I prayed. I didn't know how it was going to go.
It went exactly how you expected, though. I promise
you. It did. Yeah. It really did. But y'all can follow me at Eric Curry III. Y'all can follow the podcast at the Arts Block Podcast. If you're listening on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you can be notified every. Bro, this is my outro. What are you doing?
Are you doing an outro?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I said, if you're listening on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications. To
Mickey, you suck. All right.
Did you just call Mickey and tell him that he sucked?
No, why would I do that?
Is he on the phone right now?
What? You think I would have Mickey on the phone? Hey, Mickey, you suck. I'm on the Arts Block Podcast, and I'm doing better than you.
Mickey, welcome back to the Arts Block Podcast. How are you doing today?
You suck. Say something to him.
I suck. Just good, Eric. How you been, man?
I'm been good. How have you been? Welcome back to the Arts Block Podcast.
You look like Aunt Jemima with that do-rag.
Shut up, yo. I'm about to get canceled if I'm actually.
Mickey, I have to see some of your stand-up because Makeal said that he's better than you.
Mickey, ain't nothing that you said is gonna get you more canceled than what I said in this. I promise you that.
No, he was terrible in this. Mickey, I'll give you.
That's true.
Mickey, I'll send you like the first 20 minutes.
Huh?
Mickey.
Who are we asking on?
So soon me and you gonna have to do a set for him so he could see because he said he gonna pay for us.
Yeah,
he'll pay for us.
I'll pay for y'all.
It's that bag, man. But no, Makeal probably is better than me, to be honest with you. Like this nigga's actually good at this shit. I've just been fucking around. I write shit. So I write screenplays and shit like that. That's what I'm good at. I just do stand-up comedy for fun, but this nigga's actually good at stand-up. That's you're seeing me, Makeal. So yeah.
Oh wait. I'm sorry. You're paying us for comedy?
No, I'll pay to see y'all a special of y'all.
Oh, I thought we had to strip. All right, never mind, Mickey. We'll talk about it.
I'll see you, man.
I see it.
Can I continue can I finish my?
Yeah.
All right.
That was a nice little podcast that we did. I'm your host, Makeal. This is my podcast now, Arts Block Podcast. I took over. And while Eric signs out, I'm gonna play a little song for you. Go ahead, Eric.
All right, everybody. Y'all can follow me at Eric Curry III. Y'all can follow the podcast at the Arts Block Podcast. If you're listening on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time the podcast posts. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave a 5-star and a comment. If you're listening anywhere else, shout out to you. Remember that artists never die. Makeal, do you have anything you want to say before we sign off? And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.